Hello and welcome back to the channel. It has been a hot minute since I have done a YouTube video or an unboxing of any kind, so I thought I would come back, just say hi, show you on my wrist. I've been very silly. I don't really know what I've done, but I keep getting pain all down my arm, so now I'm trying to be sensible. I thought that we could do a little unboxing. So I've got a Gem Pack 2, which has been one of my favourite sets to do from the Chinese Gem Pack collections. So I'm going to get into it. Yeah, how has everybody been? It's been, how long has it been since I've done one of these? A good couple of months. And there's been a reason why it's been a good couple of months, and that's because we're very nearly back at card show season. Maisie's here too. So Lincoln Card Show 4 is now very nearly ready to go. It's 3 weeks away, about 3 weeks away. But then also we've got the TCG Market. Right, I'm suspicious straight away. So I've opened up my box and the box has fallen apart, and now my packs feel funny. So we're going to do this in one take. We're going to open one pack, and hopefully we're not going to tell someone off on the internet for selling fake cards. No, it's okay, they're real. So for the gem packs, I don't know if you can see them. If you can't see it, I'll try and get a picture. But there's always a little Pokemon thing in the back that shows the authenticity of the Chinese cards. Apparently it's very hard to replicate. So anyway, where was I? Yeah, so we're very deep into card show planning, and oh, that was a really Sylveon heavy pack. Very deep into card show planning, and having two shows so close to each other is actually become very difficult to manage. Whilst also working a lot at the moment and doing other bits and pieces. So we're decorating the house at the moment, which I am very happy to be doing because I've finally committed to colours and things like that. So I'm kind of colour bombing the house a little bit, because we've lived in this new build for 4 years now, and it's been very white, as you can see. Well, to be fair, behind me is pink, but it's very white in terms of the decor, and we've not really known what kind of colours we want to do. But I've recently got into dopamine decorating, whichever, and I really love having colour around the house now, and I started to decorate properly, and there is much more colour in the house. So we started in here, I want to say 2 years ago, before we had Henry. I painted this room pink. No, it was when Henry was 1 we started painting here, and we made it pink. But then we haven't really done anything more. So Henry's got a little bit of green in his room, and then we've got a little bit of green in our room. I love this card, by the way. I've got a little bit of green. We've got a little bit of green in our room. But then the rest of the house is very white. So we've gone with, I think it's one of my favourite names for a colour. We've gone with puff pastry in the living room with splashes of pink and orange. And then in the kitchen, we're going to go green, but we're going to go for like the millennial green. But then I'm also going to like balance that with the darker greens. The porch, much to many people's displeasure, actually done yellow. And I love it. I love that the first thing that you see when you walk into a home is an absolute splash of colour. So I love that. What else have I been up to? Lego. Doing a lot of Lego recently. I'm really, really enjoying Lego. So I'm currently building the X-Men mansion. I am over a third of the way through it, but I have taken a break from it because I found doing like one house is a little bit boring. Oh my god, so many Flareons in one like pack then. It's a bit boring actually. So I've swapped over to another building and I'm now doing the Friends Central Perk set. I picked it up second hand from a lovely lady in Lincoln as we were coming back from Badminton one night. These are mad that like there's so many of these in the same spot. So yeah, I got an absolute bargain on it. So like if it was new and retired, because it is retired, if it was like new and still in its box and stuff, it would cost me like a couple of hundred. Because I was looking at the friend's apartment and that was $450 the other day at a Lego show. By the way, National Bricks events are phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. We had the best time there. So like I always kind of like was like the card, like our card show is family friendly because there's stuff for kids to do, but like they put me to shame and I was like, I want this at my event. So I'm thinking about like buying more for the card show for kids because it was just awesome. It was like, I think it was like a genuine 3x3 bit of soft play and it was just full of Duplo and it was brilliant. Henry was there playing for about 40 minutes while me and Jamie kind of like swapped and looked at different things. Yeah, so the friend's apartment is £450. Should I be really suspicious with this set, by the way, that I've not come across anything? Because when I last opened some of this, the hits in it were a little bit mad. And so far I'm looking at this and I'm like, there's nothing. So this has got like VMAXs and all sorts in. And I don't know if I've just opened some really, really lucky boxes. But so far I'm a little bit... I'm thinking that this is maybe an altered box. But then I'm like, how? Because... I don't know, you know, you just buy off eBay and you're like, So anyway, I'm doing a lot of Lego at the moment and I'm really enjoying that. What else? Just work has been very, 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 very busy. I've been doing a lot of extra hours to try and get a new system working at work, and today it launched, and it's out there to the public. And it means that we can now sell online. Like, if you wanted to like book, you can. It never existed before, so I'm exhausted. And because it's been so hot and very, very warm and very hot and very sweaty, but it's been brilliant. Am I really right? I've been really on Last Pack Magic here for absolutely nothing, because I think you're supposed to at least get like one hit in these boxes. Like if I really come to the end, oh yeah, no, I found the hit. Okay, right. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's the Espeon. That's pretty. I do like these. It's a very pretty card. I miss the old V-Star cards. I do. We're going to do another one. Well, at least it's not jinxed and it's not fake, because there was actually a hit in that box, so that's fine. So the first time I ever opened one of these, it just feels, I don't know, it feels off. What do we think? Right, so if we look at this, right, so there's a bit of glue that's sticking out here. This is raised, and you know, your hackles it up. I don't know. If this is another like dud box, I think I'll have to put a seller at the end of the video, right? So that time the hit was at the end, so I'm going to start backwards this time and like work our way forwards. Yeah, so work has been, like I say, very busy. Okay, but I think that's, I wasn't there. I think that's kind of like come to an end now, and I think we're at a point now where we're probably gonna get through the summer. Oh, Bonnie's here now as well. Get through the summer, have some breathing space, and enjoy some holidays. The aim of the game now is to sell the experiences, get people through our doors, and have a lovely time, and go from there. Bonnie, what are you doing? You okay? I love it when Bonnie's tail just like appears like a shark across the bottom of the screen. Hello, darling. Hello, darling. You're very fluffy at the moment. So, what else has been going on? What else has been going on? So, decorating. Yeah, I didn't really feel anything else. It's just been very busy. Been doing custom binders as well. I'm nearly finished one. I'll show you that in a minute. Whoops. Oh, there's nothing there. I got these. Yeah, so I've been doing custom binders. I'm really enjoying that. I'm really enjoying having like art back in my life, and I'm not being too serious with it. I'm not like pushing selling them, but if anybody does want a custom binder, I'm at Canto Club Art, and I do like these stamped ones, and I run the TCG Market in Lincoln, which is now 2 days. So that's actually another big one, is when we did the first TCG Market, we were counting people coming through because it was a free event, and it was in a council building. You can't restrict people coming through, so it was free. It was free. You could just come through, and that was really lovely, really refreshing to do. We had so much fun doing it, but we did have 5,000 people overall, and it was crazy. Some of the vendors came away making more money than they've like ever made from it, and it was such a good fun event. And I'm really glad that so many of the vendors that did the first one all want to come back pretty much. I think there's one person that's now settled and now has a permanent weekend spot there, which is amazing. But I think pretty much everyone has come back for it, so I'm really happy about that as well. Bonnie, do you actually want to be in this video? Can I show you where Bonnie is? There we go. I love that she has to be part of it. The girls always have to be part of these things. They're always here. Always here. So Maisie likes to turn up for meetings, and Bonnie, I think, likes the rustle of packs. Don't you? You like cardboard, don't you? and foil. Oh, running. I've also been running more. So I've actually started properly getting into running and doing that kind of stuff. Kind of like semi-regular at badminton again now, which is really, really nice. Right, I've kind of made a mess here. Right, there we go. So doing badminton, doing running. I signed up for a 5k, like a proper one. It's only like up the road, but it's really good motivation because Jamie did his first 10k, got an awesome like starting PB time for himself, and now I'm kind of like, I want to go running again. So yeah, it's really nice to have that. Hey, we've got Sylvian, pretty. I think we're nearly out of packs as well. I like that, actually. I really like that. Yeah, I think we've got, I've lost, we've got 3 more to open. So I will start rounding up on my life feedback review. So yeah, the first running event is the weekend after TCG Market, so the 8th. The TCG Market's the 1st and the 2nd, so if I, by some miracle, get this video out before then, come along to it, come see me there. Then the 5Ks on the 8th, and then the Lincoln card show is on the 16th of August. So August is already going to be a very, very busy month. But I'm looking forward to it because we kind of calmed July down so that we could enjoy Jamie's birthday and my niece's birthday, which was very, very lovely. We had a couple of stomach bugs thrown in there, as you do, as is for some reason some tradition over the summer. Henny had one last year after the last card show, so I'm glad he's got it out of his system. He's had it beforehand. So the hits for the video are these 2, and they seem like legitimate packs, which is very reassuring. Oh, Bonnie started knocking the cards off, and it's been lovely kind of brain dumping everything that's happened recently. I have some like day in the life planned. I've got some content made for those. They're very backdated. They're from the last time I went to a hospital. So I took myself out on a little big girl brave date from that. So hopefully we'll have that out and we'll have some consistency again. It'd be nice to have some consistency now that things are kind of going. But I hope you're well. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. I forgot. I'm sorry, I forgot. Right, so this one is Mr. Donut inspired. So rather than completely like copying it, I've kind of taken a bit of the concept and added some like food bits in there, and then I've added some dittos and some like rare candies and some different shaped versions of the Pokemon. But I'm quite liking this. I need to finish Jigglypuff, and then I just need to like come in on Slowpoke a bit better. But this is a custom buy that will be available at the TCG Market with a little bit like, right, I am going now, so bye.